it was your last pick Mars that Wyvern can fly out of and set up and protect people who are inside of it, or you can just get the setup for your team. There's just a lot of benefits that I feel like this Wyvern was picked early, and I feel like High Coast picked things into it that were just made it better as Hanskin.
Blast going off. Hanskin will be your first blood. It's Era who picks it up.
Maybe Zibek should have just backed away and just done a little bit more stacks. I see he has 2 prepared, but maybe he should have just gone for full maximizing first rather than just sticking up there. It didn't seem to help too much anyway versus S4. Mid, Limp.
Getting some nice side blades in. Supreme is going to be forced back by the burn. Hanskin braving the tower in order to get this kill. And ultimately, they do kill Supreme. Rotate into mid lane. They probably know the SF is clearing stacks right now, which is why they kind of make an aggressive move here. They're going to try and see if they can go for the boundary rune here. They're going to scare back Limp, roll in. Do manage to get a kick onto him, push him back into Supreme here. Now he's looking to pick up the bounty rune, but he gets cold embraced. FNG may die for that little play. FNG, the last shot comes in, but Limp is able to get off his ultimate with Requiem and Wukong's out. They TP away, and FNG didn't actually die. So nobody really dies from that whole entire rotation. Now Chance is going to come in with a haste rune and arena and runs. Haven't seen one of those plays before. Hanskin, big old whiff there on the hook shot, looking to get himself out of that sticky situation. He goes down. Era doesn't have a roll up, so it looks like he's going to be dying here to S4. The TA trap slows him down, but just forces out the boundless strike. Now he's going to be embered up. Controlled by the slide, tries to dodge that big hit from the meld strike. Supreme, though, is unable to continue that play.
High Coast is looking to set up onto Nico Baby mid.
Yeah, they smoke down to the bottom lane. They actually do manage to get Winter's Curse into the Requiem, into the Wukong's command. My goodness. They made sure that Supreme did die there. But High Coast has some heroes that are sneaking in from the side here. So even if they lost the TA, there's still a chance they can get a good fight here, but they have to do kind of soon. They're going to be able to find the clockwork, kill him instantly. The spear goes out, actually hits S4. They didn't expect to find that kill. They lock him inside the arena. He's forced to fight back. He's got the Jingu stacks, trying to keep himself alive off the lifesteal, but no chance in hell. Chessie finishes him off with a God's Rebuke while Limp is forced to TP away to safety. Meanwhile, though, Nico Baby with a big push into mid lane does equalize the map pressure there. Looks like FNG, he tried to stick around even though he had a TP. I think he was hoping for a sneaky little play. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned they've been slowed down for the last 5 minutes. It feels like, you know, they're right on the cusp of being able to find these big kills, and then, you know, they get something like this. Okay, the Winter Wyvern, not too bad. This might still be okay, but you can see Alliance want to make a full fight of it. They're going to be jumping in. Hanskin goes in, immediately blasts out of his own cogs. Maybe it's for the best, though. S4, they need to focus him down now fast, and does manage to do so before the Wukongs does too much damage. Air's going to roll in, tries to go for Limp. Limp with the DD, though, just hits him down. Like, passive play was a no-brainer for me, but Alliance,
they're forcing the hand.
Yeah, they certainly are. High Coast may not be ready for it, especially with the hook shot coming in. The Requiem. Oh, no, he had a moment, but he couldn't get away in time. The fear catches him before he could jump away. Now, Era is very likely to die here. The Essence Ring won't save him as S4 jumps to the other side of things, and Limp with the rest of his BKB and the help of Nico Baby, they're going to look to finish up this Roshan, claim the Aegis before High Coast has a chance to do anything.
They're getting a good wrap around, and to see the couriers also flying in, so they know exactly where they're going to be.
Follow that courier, boys.
Where is he? Oh, it's Hanskin. Get him.
Okay, there's the clockwork. They don't want to initiate on him. They really want to be able to catch up. Maybe the SF. They actually do jump the clockwork with the TA. The back line, they do manage to kill FNG. He goes down. S4 trapped inside the arena. They're going to play around that, but Limp does manage to get his Yule's combo onto Era, who's most certainly dead, unless Essence Ring. No, the last hit comes in. The BKB from Chessie fighting through. Hanskin is going to go down. The BKBs, though, trapped inside these cogs. Mars managed to blink away. Supreme fighting through this, but remember, he doesn't have that as Aegis. He is so squishy right now. He needs to be able to stay away from Limp. Look at him. They don't have detection. They're throwing down races. Finally, they drop the sentry and they see him. They finally manage to kill the TA. It's up to the Ember Spirit to lay out this damage now, but Nico Baby, he's about to lose his first life, but it's the SF who's going to go down first. FNG gets rolled over by Zibe. Let's see if they can catch these two cores on their second life. Limp, he doesn't have a BKB, so he's pretty easily controlled up. He does do a good job of bringing down Mars for the end of it. Charlie, ooh, last bit of mana there with the sleight of fist to make sure Nico Baby didn't hit him with a stun. They are desperate to slow this man down, catch him. Don't let his blink dagger come up. They managed to get the vessel, but he blinked into the trees.
Oh, Uh-oh. Okay.
He's good.
And just pretty much smoke to him every time he shows in a lane, because they're very likely that they set up on him. The side of Alliance, and they will. Nico Baby's going to run in with his new AC.
Running into the Wraith King, that is not what High Coast wants, so they're going to retreat after losing Era. See if Zibe is able to get back in time before the next blink of the Wraith King. He's good. Or maybe he's not. Nice glimmer. He gets that off in time. Zibe is going to have to find some sort of corner to hide in. TP out, but Hanskin ready to go with the hook shot and the vision on the high ground to spot him.
He's still very farmed, honestly. Like, he's not the same as the Mars because he has been playing on the trees a lot, but he's been a distraction. He's been the one that they've actually focused a lot of the attention on, too, because he's just in the midst of it all. And the Wukong is always a problem. Hanskin will find Era.
Era's dead. Zibe, maybe the same thing here. Glimmer, Cape trying to get away. The dust is going to slow him down, though. Double raises spell the doom for him. Chessie doesn't get off his BKB in time. He gets hit by the stun. Limp is going to go for the Requiem, but at the same time, the curse came out on the TA. That's going to be a lot of abilities wasted in Supreme. He wastes no time to try and take advantage of this. They do have the Cold Embrace plus Wukong's command combo that is going to force Supreme away, though. He's not able to take advantage of that. Bit of a misplay, bit of a miscommunication from Alliance. Yeah, if all things like even, if you blow ultimates on both sides, you're probably more willing to take the fight if you're High Coast, right?
Yeah, Nico Baby is the one all the way in the front, though. So this is a tough target for them to chase onto.
Oh, and nice Charlie. Double stun there from the Balance Strike. He's going to try and jump in. They do manage to bring down Charlie. Now they're going to follow up on Arrow, who tried to roll onto the back line to catch FNG. Instead, he's the one who stumbles into Alliance's trap. 2 down with a 5,000 net worth lead. Alliance they just seem to be countering a lot of High Coast moves. There is just one more nail left to put into that coffin.
Charlie showing himself in the front again.
He's got to be careful of that. He's got the Lincolns, and they tried the double stun there. But fortunately, Charlie was quick enough before the Winter's Curse came out.
They have a great ward deep in the base. S4, he's setting up here.
S4 does manage to get off the Wukong's command to be able to cover as Nico Baby was not trapped at all. Managed to kill Supreme as a result of that. The Winter's Curse goes out last second. FNG was just hoping to survive, but either way, his team has certainly won this engagement. Chessie puts himself in a corner, trying to use his shield as best he can, but ultimately, without the TA, Fog, they don't have any damage.
No, they do not. And a beautiful setup from S4. They actually catch Era trying to do some creep catching shenanigans in the back here, and they're going to use buybacks to try to hold the racks. Okay. Looks like a pretty hard hold. There's still Aegis, as well as the cheese.
Yeah. He pops the cheese. Just in case, 10 more seconds till his reincarnation is back up. They're going to go for Hanskin here. Hanskin protecting himself with the conks. Nico Baby is ready to go back in. His reincarnation is just about there. Actually, the block's done there as Nico Baby, thanks to S4, gets hit by the Earth Spirit. So Nico Baby just pumps out the damage real quick, takes down Era, brings down Charlie, and now he's looking for the finishing blow on not just Chessie, but High Coast as a whole.
Can finally look to close this one up after it felt like they've taking control of this game as soon as they got that first roach.
Yeah, they may not be able to get Megas, but the Ancient is still a win condition, and it is going to be enough to force High Coast GG out. So, game 1, High Coast, they managed to, kind of keep it even, but it did feel inevitable. At High Coast, Charlie's going to be playing the Juggernaut Supreme with the mid-Monkey King harass a Beastmaster when he's got his boars out. And if the lane's going all right in the first round, where you've got level 1 boars, it's a good sign for the future, right, Fog?
Yeah, they're never going to be able to pressure the Troll Warlord, though, is the issue. He'll just be able to get it down here.
He popped the Mango, but he was 7 mana short to get off the Crystal Nova, and the Courier's going to die. FNG's going to pick that up.
So S4 has to be very careful how he does step up here.
He does have that Nether Toxin, but you could see Charlie wants to make sure that S4 is pressured here and doesn't get a lot of those last hits on the big camp. The Mana Bird goes out. Charlie does get a Mango, though, to be able to pop the spin here. Challenges FNG a little bit, but he knows it's not going to be enough to get the kill. So it's Zibe who's going to pay the price of Charlie's aggression here. He's going to fall. S4 continues to be in control of this lane. Going for that fast Maelstrom build after the phase boots. taking that off lane tower while the laning phase is still kind of breaking down here. Supreme's going to come top lane again. Nice dodge there with the spin to make sure he doesn't get hit by the impale. They are all in on killing S4 right now, but here comes Limp. Hits him with the silence right as the Monkey King jumped in. Supreme, he's going to get out the Boundless Strike and will manage to kill S4, but as you said, he's broken inside of that, so he doesn't get any Jingu stacks, meaning he is very easy for Limp to be able to kill. He gets a double off of that.
But they do have like anti-count, like the counters, right? The S4, the break is going to be massive versus all of them. And Troll has just such a good matchup versus
Omni Slash
against the Omni Slash.
It bounces away from Hanskin. Instead, it goes on to FNG. He used the Vendetta to be able to get away, and now we just popped a bunch of ultimates to not get any kills. Chessie comes in through the side. Nico, baby, got to be careful that melee Necronomicon unit. The boards are slowing him down. S4, is he going to die? Telekinesis, pull back into the boards. The boards die. Era manages to get the kill here, but he will die in turn. Looks like from the Nether Toxin, or maybe not. He actually barely survives FNG. They found him. I'm not sure if he came out with the Vendetta hit. Ultimately, High Coast do manage to 2 kills and don't lose anybody. Crimson Guard versus Beastmaster Monkey King. Hell, even in some ways, the Omni Slash of the Juggernaut. Supreme. He is going to show up here, tries to get off the Wukong's command. Okay, that's going to give him some armor, a little bit more tankiness, but ultimately the magic damage that's raining in for the Maelstrom should be enough. The puck spots him, hits him with the Witch's Blade, and that's going to take him out. However, tossed back in, never mind. He gets silenced up. The Crystal Maiden Freezing Field no longer there. Where the cores, they're not here at all. It was only the 2 supports to back up Supreme, so Alliance are able to just keep on hitting High Coast, knocking him down. 2 heroes fall, and they can continue.
He's going to go for more.
This push is, they've got another Dream Coil pretty much being used off cooldown every single time. They can get a tier 2 tower with this Siege Wagon, potentially.
Oh, God. He has to be there to counteract. He has to be there to counter gank, or even just get the initial setup with the Hawk and Vision. But the thing is now that they're actually so rich that the Book 3 is a lot weaker. When you get Book 3 at 11, it has that huge spike, but now it's quite a bit weaker as FNG is going to walk right into it, and Limp is here.
Okay, so that'll be a pick off in the Nyx Assassin. They're actually going to relocate into this one. They want to be able to fight. The Omni Slash immediately going down. Hanskin, he's going to get popped real quickly. So too does the Crystal Maiden, but Charlie's going to try and chase away the puck. Limp, has to jump away to his orb, so it's a decent fight. They get 2 supports for their 1. Can they catch a little bit more? Supreme immediately going to bound forward, catching S4. Dream Coil managed to grab a bunch of heroes here. S4 dealing with all those Necronomicon units will end up going down. The Monkey King ticking a little bit, but ultimately he does survive. Next up is Nico, baby, trying to use that phase boots, that burst of movement speed to get out of here. High Coast won't be able to pursue, still being peppered away at by Limp.
Particularly versus the Viper too, he can definitely set them up and get them out of the bottom.
Uh-oh. Can he stay alive? Jingu, oh, this is looking all right for Supreme. He's not going to survive through the relocate, surely, but still. Managing 2 on a 1 versus 4, get 2 kills. That's not too bad. Era, he's got Spike Carapace. He may be able to make a sick play here. Limp's going to go all in for the kill. See if he can get it off. No, he's silenced for too long. A lot more magic damage. I'm surprised that they were still able to play so aggressively, considering you traded 1 for 2 in bottom lane. I thought High Coast would be the ones in the power position, as they're going to go for the power play here, killing Hanskin with the double ultimate. Nico, baby, hiding away in the trees. Yes, doesn't have a TP up for 20 seconds on High Coast. I believe they know this now. Certainly with Nico, baby, being caught like this. Big kill. No chance for a battle trance either. High Coast, they're around the Roshan pit here, Fog. This could be the beginning of a bit of momentum for them.
Kind of held on to it.
Yeah, it was probably just kind of dead either way. The Necronomicon units might be able to get there in time to be able to spot Roshan going down, but the Monkey King, he's got to jump now if he wants to be able to do so, and it's a little bit too late. Now he's inside the pit with no way out, and Wukong's command is only going to help him survive for so long. He's stuck. The coil grabbing several heroes of High Coast so they can keep pursuing. Nico, baby, leading in charge here, already dealing with the healing ward. Got to be able to catch the Rubik, who was stunned up by the Spike Carapace of the Nyx Assassin. Crystal made it. TP, he's good, but still losing 2, and more importantly, losing control of the Roshan pit. Make that 3 as Chessie was relocated on. Good read from Hanskin, finding the extra kill.
2 bottom could be an option. It's still tough because of how big Nico, baby, is, but CS Charlie. They are
Troll's pretty
making this
fast. Troll can certainly catch him, but look at this, the smoke. It's all a bait. They're going to try and catch the IO here, but eventually they're going to be forced to commit to go on to Nico, baby. This leaves an opportunity for relocate out, potentially. Don't. They manage to grab him right as he jumps in. The Wukong's command, it's out. Can they kill Hanskin really quickly before he gets out of the ring? He does manage to do so. Nico, baby, has popped his ultimate and is chasing away, but is being kited expertly by this team. But Monkey King's left inside of his pit. He's got the Jingu stacks, but he doesn't have the Boundless Strike to be able to heal up, and ultimately, Nico Baby's just too strong for them to be able to fight. What an entrance from Lip, catching the back line once again. He's always there to catch them on the retreat. So as a result, Heiko's trying to go for a next level move, going for the IO +1 play. Now it's 20,000 net worth. Monstrous.
Especially with a Troll who just has a fantastic core matchup, says the Omni. We'll catch S4 on the front.
Yeah, and maybe they can actually burst him down, but they're going to have a hard time. Okay, the Primal Roar going down. They need to be able to help Charlie, but he's quickly just taken down by Nico, baby. He pretty much runs over anybody he encounters. Next is going to be Zibe, who's hiding in the trees best he can. Please, God, no.
Nico Baby is a monster. He still has BKB cooldown and Battle Trance cooldown. And let's see.
They're going to go for S4 again. At the same time, roaring up FNG. Managed to get off the spike carapace. It looks like this time around, S4 is not going to die inside of the ring. He managed to tank up through the Omni Slash as well, thanks to Hanskin, who's still being run down by Charlie. Managed to get that kill. The Rod of Atos put to good use here. The Monkey King going to turn and fight, but because he's broken, has no chance to be able to get that lifesteal. They're going to poke and prod as they can. Nice by Carapace. That's going to be able to catch Zibe as he tried to just kind of get whatever damage he could. Immediately an Abyssal Blade onto Era as well. I believe poor old Chessy Beastmaster for last, and that's it. GG. Just not been able to put together a kind of caliber play against, honestly, some of the best teams in the world, right? This is why we love being able to cover the European DPC, the upper division.